It's anticipation of the amazing, unvarying in unpredictability, and the epitome of excitement.
CACShow!
It has shown us how to defy the odds. These legends combine to headline 25 main events at
CACShow!
every
CACShow!
superstar is eligible to enter the Royal Rumble, making this one of the most unpredictable nights in history. There's only one road to
CACShow!
Wrestlemania, and it begins at the Royal Rumble.
I had to play the intro by one of our family of incredible people. I'm gonna call Wiza now. I'm gonna call Wiza, and now Wiza is now on the show, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up with Triple H's face right there?
What are you talking about, Wiza?
On your thing here.
That's actually the thumbnail for today's show as well.
What's up with his face?
That's his deal with it face.
Oh, so now he has to deal with it?
Yes, of course he has to deal with it. That's his face from Tough Enough.
Huh?
That's his face. That's from Tough Enough where he says big fucking deal.
Wow. But that's Batista's gimmick. Deal with it.
Deal with it. This is a big fucking deal.
I have to find a remote so I can turn down Olivia.
Yeah, let's try to keep it as professional as we can here. We're our professional podcast.
No one believes that.
We try.
Give me a second. Hold up, Layla.
Behold the king.
All right, how's that sound?
King.
You sound good. I gave you the stream links. You can tweet it. You can favorite. You can put it on your Snapchat. You can do whatever you want with it.
The hell's a Snapchat?
Why is it you don't want to know unless you like pictures of naked women?
All right, I'll stay away from it.
What, Aiden, Daddy?
Aiden is chilling. Lay back down.
All right, here we go. It is the Royal Rumble Spectacular. Did you see that intro video that our fans made? That was a fan-made video.
Like during the week?
It was sent to us, and that was the first video we played to start the show.
Let me see what's going on around here.
Well, there we go, guys. This is pretty much how we run the show. A lot of no selling.
I actually I set my alarm. I took like a 45-minute nap.
You had to take a power nap, right?
I really needed the bull.
Did you get my tweet?
No, I don't know what's
The
going on.
black guy from TNA. I got to see him.
Oh, see, you gotta call him by the correct name, Smalls.
What's his name? Curtis
He's
Axel?
the random black guy.
He's the I met the random black guy.
Did you run up on him?
No, his line was out the fucking convention center.
So he's more over than TNA.
He's in like the fitness world, he's like the most over guy.
Does he have a gimmick?
His gimmick is that he's really big.
He looks short.
No, he's a big motherfucker.
Yeah?
That's a big boy.
Where was this at?
This was at the LA Fit Expo. I was emceeing at the LA Fit Expo. They gave me a hot mic at the LA Fit Expo, Wiza.
You were emceeing.
I was emceeing. I was the man with the mic. They gave me a hot mic.
Did you rap?
I did not because nobody dropped a hot beat.
All right, what are we doing today?
Wiza, the Pro Bowl. Does anybody care about the Pro Bowl?
That's today?
That is today.
Wow, wow. Well, yeah, they could do they could do the Royal Rumble during the Pro Bowl. Nobody really cares.
Well, there's the Pro Bowl and the Grammys are tonight.
Oh, whoa, wow. And WWE saying they got a chest and they want to stick it out.
Apparently,
Okay.
they think kids do not watch music. Apparently,
I guess they figure, all right, we're gonna get our normal audience, so let's not try to. Yeah, they're gonna get the same audience no matter what. So it'll be all right. I think it'll be all right. They made enough buzz.
my question is this though, since we're going to start off with the Pro Bowl. As we all know, Andrew, it's fantasy this year. It's not NFC versus AFC. It was like a high school pick'em game. So
Yeah, I wonder how
AFCs with NFCs and all that stuff.
I wonder how that made some of those players feel. You know, being chosen later on in the draft.
Does Robert Mathis sack Andrew Luck?
Oh, they're on different teams.
Correct.
You know, light his ass up if you get a chance.
Well, as on the screen is the random black guy from TNA.
I see it.
He's big. He's wearing a very bright shirt.
I just heard my phone and I can't find it.
The random black guy. There was over 1,000 people standing in line to meet this man.
Really?
At $20 a head. He probably made 20 grand that day.
So he made more money.
Correct. In one booking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Than TNA made all year.
Highly likely, even though they're quote unquote cash flow positive, even though that's like not even a real wording. Cash flow positive means that you're getting money. It doesn't mean you're actually in your cash flow positive means you have money, not that you're making money.
So is Vince Russo the investor?
Do you want to start off with Vince Russo?
The thing I don't understand.
People who don't know, apparently the report is Vince Russo is back with TNA and now they're writing. He's writing, which makes sense for those two god-awful main events we've been getting.
Oh, I didn't see anything.
Oh, it's bad.
I'll take your word for it.
Did you see the AJ Magnus?
Yeah. I saw the link.
The Sting one was worse. It was an even bigger clusterfuck.
Was there a sharpshooter?
What's up, everybody?
Multiple.
What the hell? Hold up. Why do I hear me? I hear me somewhere. Right there. Found it.
Waza's going to play his videos in the background.
For some reason, I guess I had my playlist playing.
Of course. Do you just let your playlist run at night, like on when you turn your speakers off and you just let it run?
No.
Oh, okay.
I should, but no. No. But yeah. So we're talking about Vince Russo in TNA.
He's back. He is
so
back.
Let me ask this question.
Okay.
Since when does an investor have say so, like in company, like in wrestling companies' bookings?
They haven't. I was gonna ask if he's the investor, I would just die laughing, but I really doubt it. I don't know who is it gonna be.
But I'm just talking about, like, for the sake of a title. An investor is someone, that just invests money into
Correct. And that was the big thing with the Genesis one. It's like, she's the president of the company. How does she not know who the fucking investor is? So logic is all over the place in this one.
But aren't there, like, a bunch of investors in companies?
Yeah, but there's a new investor. Ugh.
So, like, if I go and invest in TNA...
Which you won't.
Which I will not do.
No. They need a Kickstarter. They need a fund. They need to whatever Scott Hall did to help raise for his hip surgery. That's what TNA needs.
Oh my goodness! Dude said Kickstarter. They're gonna do Indiegogo.
They need an Indiegogo.
They need an Indiegogo.
That's bad.
No one's gonna. Zima Ion raised all of $5 on there.
Man, that was bad. That's how you know. Have you? I don't even want to talk about his new gimmick. His new gimmick is so bad. He's the DJ to the bromance. So
did we invest enough time in TNA yet?
I think so. It's just a giant clusterfuck is what we're trying to get across here.
Like, they're not helping Magnet. Like, what are they doing?
They're making him look extra weak. Extra weak.
You figure they're about to turn the corner. They got
the Wolves. What could go wrong? They got the Wolves.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, all right, so Hogan and Bischoff are not, the guys on TV anymore. No,
Bischoff's there still.
They are not the guys on TV anymore.
Okay, but it's Dixieland.
What is whose idea was this for Dixie?
It was probably Vinny Rue.
I guess they were thinking like, all right, any pub is good pub, no matter if it's horrible. She shouldn't be anywhere near a live mic as a heel.
The most pub they got all year was when Austin Aries stuck his junk in Christy Hemi's face, and they just completely.
Which will ever live in immortality.
But yet they wanted to shy away from that pub. They didn't want that pub.
I just don't. I don't understand TNA, and I'm just waiting for it to end.
Are you? How long?
I'm
are you
waiting for it to end so people can stop talking about it.
Are you thinking it's going to be ending very, very soon?
I don't think they'll make it out of it. I'm hoping they don't make it out of this year.
Why is it? My bold prediction is that they will not even see a Bound for Glory.
When is Bound for Glory?
October. That's about 8 months away. No, 10 months away. Nope, 9 months away. So, baby, yeah.
I mean, do you see their live crowds they draw? Like, that's an indie. Like, that's an indie's company, Smalls.
Why is it the pictures we've been seeing? They've been reporting over 1,500 fans going to the attendance.
Why are they lying?
They got to be lying. They're lying, right? They're lying.
I'm loud. So let's say that it is 1,500, right?
Okay. Are you even making any money?
1,500 for what's supposed to be a mainstream wrestling company.
Supposedly.
When you got WWE pulling in more than 15,000.
That's on the live show, yeah. House shows it varies from like 6 to 10,000.
They're house shows that people don't even see on TV.
Yes.
TNA. And then they go on ahead and they make a pay-per-view and nobody even comes to see that.
Nobody goes to see that. Nobody wants to see it anymore.
And when we were going to go out there, didn't they say we had to pay for tickets?
If you wanted to sit front row, it's like a VIP package.
I mean,
no.
I'm pretty sure they could have squeezed us in there.
Oh, there was people who walked in there and got right next to us front row. There's some people who don't like to sit front row.
I mean, they could have just said, go on ahead and sit next to Mike Tenay and Taz. I just don't get it. I don't get it. They're lying. They're holding their wrestling shows in high school gyms.
That's true.
And it just looks bad. It just looks bad. And I haven't watched in so long. The last full TNA show I watched.
Well, nobody watches full T anymore. You just go on YouTube and watch the matches that matter, that you actually give a shit about.
Well, the last match I watched was not Sting.
AJ.
Was that AJ and Magnus? And that was because you sent it. The last time I watched was when the random black guy was on.
That was Bound for Glory.
That's the last time I watched.
You gave him a shot. You gave him a shot at their biggest pay-per-view of the year.
I gave him a shot. And there was the one last time I watched before that, which was a wow. And I forget when it was. And I remember I was like, yo, if they fuck this shit up, I'm never watching again. I've seen one show since. TNA's done. They're just done.
What's crazy is they pulled a great audience for Genesis, and they fucked it up. They decided to do a two-parter pay-per-view, a two-part free preview.
Like,
if that makes sense.
Why don't they just call the shows for the rest of the month Genesis? All right, the month is almost over. But starting in the beginning of January to the end of January, why didn't they just call all the shows Genesis?
They should, right? They should just might as well just go for
I mean, they're just throwing names out there. Genesis 2014 Part 1 and 2. Genesis 2001 Part 2014 Part 1 and 2.
Right.
It's as if you're downloading it off a torrent. That's what they gave. They made it easy for the people that make torrents. You know what? You look at torrents and you probably can't even find TNA. People don't even upload it.
Let me see this.
It doesn't draw. Their torrents don't draw.
It's just a giant clusterfuck of mess. It's bad. Are we done talking about them?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Absolutely, indubitably.
Okay. Well, what do you want to talk about? We had a show last week. We did have a show last week.
We had a show last week.
which is full of fucking ridiculousness.
I did no Raw review. Haven't had the time to breathe.
Yeah,
So
I'm on that Wisa schedule too. I've been making content like a motherfucker also. But we got to think. Let's just go right into it. Have you heard of Daniel Bryan's rumored opponent? I just want to get into this right now.
I looked this morning at some dirt.
Okay.
I said this got to be a swerve, right? Like they got to be fucking us, right?
Daniel Bryan. For people who don't want to know, blur the next 5 seconds or next 5 minutes because this is gonna get long. He's rumored to face Sheamus, who I don't remember ever him getting a pop.
So you're telling me Daniel Bryan's gonna come in at 30, have his feel good moment after Bray Wyatt destroys him?
No, this is what's okay. Go ahead.
I'm booking it.
Book it.
So he comes in at 30 because everybody thinking he's not going to be in it after Bray Wyatt destroys him all stupid.
Okay.
Sheamus either isn't in the Rumble and shows up, or is in the Rumble and shows up. Tosses Daniel Bryan out after he gets his pop all stupid. Now Daniel Bryan's mad at him, so they do this match at Mania though.
I don't think Daniel.
As if the Elimination Chamber ain't right there.
Wise, I hate to say this. I don't think Daniel Bryan's even gonna make it into the Rumble.
You think
this is what they're gonna do.
You think that's legit that he's not going to be in the Rumble?
This is what they're gonna do. This is some classic booking by Vince. They've done this before, so don't be surprised at this. Daniel Bryan gets a number. He's doing his yes. He gets fucking destroyed on camera, and the person who grabs his number is Sheamus, and that's what they're gonna do.
Now, when you say just grab his number,
Well, he's gonna like kick him in the head or something.
are they going to do like a live drawing of numbers?
Sometimes they do. You know, like last year, the Kane and Daniel Bryan, they went and grabbed their numbers from the pit.
Food today.
Hold up. What'd you say, Layla?
Day food.
You ain't eat food. You had breakfast. You ain't had breakfast?
No.
I'll kick you in your eye.
Cookies.
All right, you eat breakfast. I mean, you eat some food in a little bit. All right. So,
They'll probably
All
do
right,
something dumb
okay,
like that.
so-
Sheamus kicks him when he gets a number or something, or like he gets a tag, he's left behind and he can't compete, and so the guy, and then we all know who's like, oh, Daniel Bryan was number 27 or something. Who's going to be the guy? And it's Sheamus, and then you piece it together. That
Sheamus takes Daniel Bryan's place.
Right. Sheamus took the ball. He beat him up and took the ball.
So, all right. So let's throw this one out there.
Which is stupid because I don't know why. The only way this is okay is if Daniel Bryan wins in 4 seconds.
How many? It's a 4 seconds.
Like Sheamus has to take off
It
his
was
shirt.
finger poke of doom.
Like Sheamus has to take his shirt off, throw into the crowd, get Bukaki knee pinned over. Like that's how it has to be.
He does have the bukkake in his arsenal now. Yes. He didn't have that before. So Sheamus getting in the ring, he gets bukkake need. Okay.
Knee.
So let me throw this one out there. How many people does WWE.com have that are going to be in the Royal Rumble?
Let's see. The final list advertised. Here's the final list advertised, okay?
All right.
Batista, CM Punk, Alberto Del Rio, Big E, Miz, R-Truth, Xavier Woods, Kofi, Goldust, Cody, Fandango, Ray, Seth, Roman, and Dean, Damien Sandow, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, Jimmy Uso, and Jey Uso. That's who is reported to be in it so far. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 10 spots. If you throw the Real Americans in there, that's 8 left. There's 8 spots left right now, if you think about it. I'm going to just say 8.
Triple H comes in.
You think so?
No.
I think Kevin Nash is going to come back.
Why? Because he's at the hotel?
Yeah, he's not just there to be there.
I mean, he's doing shit.
What happens if he comes out with Scott Hall? It's the only way I'll be okay with it coming out.
Do you think Jake's in it?
I think so.
You think Jake, DDP?
I think RVD.
Oh yeah. RVD, Sheamus.
RVD's got to build up to his WrestleMania put over.
Sheamus.
Sheamus. Jericho.
Okay. Okay.
Sadly.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Papa Shango. No, Bad News Barrett, dude. He said I gave it up. I gave my spot up, and he put hashtag voodoo.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm really thinking Papa Shango will make a debut. I mean, make it.
I got some bad news for you. I heard that he was on SmackDown giving out bad news during an entire match.
That was hilarious.
Is that what happened?
That's what he does now.
So like during the
He
match,
comes in, just in the middle of the match.
that many times
No
though?
reason. It was The Miz though, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, as he was supposed to.
Oh, The Miz is in the match. Everyone's saying The Miz is going to be number 2, and CM Punk's going to throw him right out. It's going to be the shortest in Royal Rumble history.
Oh man, it's gonna be kind of hard to beat. What was it? The Warlord? Was it?
Papa Shango, bro.
I think it was the War. Well, when Hogan got rid of the War, I think it was the Warlord or the Barbie. It was the Warlord, where he got in the ring. Hogan clotheslined him back out. That was it. No, Santino. Santino was the shortest. I don't know how he could have went shorter than that, but yeah, Santino was the shortest.
Okay, who do you think is going to come? Hopefully some NXT guys come out of nowhere.
What if they bring up Generico? Still hurt, right?
Kinda.
I mean, it's not. It's the Royal Rumble. You ain't gonna really take that much of a bump.
He's got that 2 out of 3 match with, he could just eliminate Cesaro, or Cesaro can just eliminate him or something, or double eliminate, and then you build up towards the NXT match.
How's that other one that you had mentioned to me personally a couple of weeks ago? How's that one still looking out?
It's looking like they're going to change. It's not going to be him. It's going to be, let me just type it in.
Okay, all right.
It's a guy you're really high on. I actually expect Rusev.
The guy, my guy.
Alexander Rusev. I expect him to show up tonight. I think he's going to come in.
That's my guy, man.
I think he's gonna have a match with RVD at Mania.
What's his? Do you think that he keeps the same gimmick?
Oh yeah, he's got like 10 gimmicks. He stopped breaking the board though, which I hate. He needs to break the board. This guy comes out with the guy's
The board's
name.
over.
This guy comes out with a piece of wood, a 2x4. Not even just a piece of wood with his opponent's name on it, and then he breaks it over his knee.
Huh. He did, and then he did it with Ziggler too, right?
Yeah, that was funny.
Yo, when I first seen Rusev, and I think I've seen him just that, just the one. How many times did we see him at SummerSlam?
He fought like two or three times.
I think we saw him twice.
Yes.
And it's like just the first time I seen him, I was like, hold up, who's this guy?
Yeah. Rusev.
And the second time, I think we seen him on a later time of the day. I'm like, yo, this guy's gonna be on the main roster.
Yeah.
It's just a different gimmick that.
He's barefoot. You're big on barefoot.
I'm big on barefoot. It was just different, and his ring work was pretty good. Mm-hmm. And I just said, man, in a few months, he looks like one of those guys they're just gonna bring up and not necessarily shoot the rocket in his asshole because we didn't hear him on a.
I'm not gonna say he's good looking. He's a good look for the business.
He's very athletic.
Mm-hmm. He's got a cool moveset, camel clutch submission, and everything.
He got an old school feel to him, but athletic. And I don't know. I just wonder how they're gonna make his look on the main roster if they bring him up.
Right.
Because I don't think they'll keep he could keep the same gimmick, but I think that they'll change his look up a little bit so that he looks more mainstreamish. Yeah. Because of course they're gonna want to make money. Like, why would they get rid of the board? Like that's merch.
That's merch.
As merch, you could make like they could sell them wholesale a bunch of boards, so kids in school could just start breaking them.
They need something. They need something to give to kids to hold up in the crowd. Have boards,
and they gotta be breakable. What if they give them Michael Elgin's gimmick?
A singlet with a crazy Jerry curl.
Well, they just give him his gimmick. No, this is gay. He's gonna be the unbreakable Alexander Rusev.
They might as well.
Why not? I could see him as a Michael Elgin type. But his gimmick that he does have is pretty damn good, so I wouldn't even get rid of it.
Yeah, I like what
it's just so different.
Yeah, he's different. I like it. I like him a lot. I hope Bo Dallas was in it last year, so I hope he's not in it this year. Doubt
I'm
it.
surprised that, like, at first glance, that was what I called in this, and he's actually one of the biggest
Oh, Rusev.
on NXT right
Good
now.
for the business wise. Like, you need to move. They need to move your ass to Orlando ASAP.
And he was new, right?
Yeah,
He was
he hasn't been there in a long time. He hasn't been there for a long time, and they got him a mouthpiece too. They got him this like girl, and it wasn't even Oksana. It's this new European girl.
Okay.
They got him a little
Does he
mouthpiece.
feud with Kenji?
See, where is Kenji? Even though, did you hear Dusty Rhodes complimenting the almighty Kenji, saying you're looking great in your promos, looking great in the ring work. Maybe he's working on his Kenji gimmick.
They're working on the Kenji gimmicks, Moles.
They're working on it.
They'll bring him up once they find out how to hover the red carpet.
They're working on it right now. They
working on
called
it.
Chris Angel. They're calling every magician. They're trying to figure. They called David Blaine. They're just trying to get that part done.
Yeah, and David Blaine and those guys, like, they only hover for about 5 inches off the
He
ground.
needs to hover the entire Royal Rumble.
Yes, and just stay up there.
Yes,
He can call upon his red carpet at any time,
anytime. It just comes.
and it hovers. It comes under his feet. He jumps, and it just brings him into the air. Like, that's gonna be his gimmick, and they're trying to work on that. They're trying to work out the mechanics. It's gonna take a little bit. Don't worry, he'll get there. He'll get there. Don't worry. And Brodus is gonna be his bitch.
Damn.
Yeah, he's gonna be making up for Sakimoto.
Sakimoto.
All right, so I don't know how we got into that.
I don't know, but a very interesting note. Daniel Bryan was the favorite to win the Rumble 4 hours ago, according to betting odds, and it's swung all the way back over into Batista's favor as of 10 minutes ago. Originally, it was Batista as of the whole week.
Can we bet the field?
Do you want to know everybody? Do you want to know the odds of everybody? Diego from Los Matadores is a 100-1 odd.
That's it.
That's it. Richard Sherman dropped from 300-1 to 200-1. Yes, Richard Sherman is a bet.
Richard Sherman should by far be favored. By far.
Richard Sherman.
Oh my goodness. Richard Sherman's the man out here.
Richard Sherman.
I fucks with Richard Sherman.
You can bet on esports now too.
Esports?
Yeah, as the people online like Call of Duty and stuff. Oh, there it is. Royal Rumble live at 1 a.m. in the UK.
What they got from Randy Orton and
Right now, okay, so here we go. Here are this is Royal Rumble time. This is the 30-man Royal Rumble. These are the odds of the winners. Batista is the favorite. Daniel Bryan is 2-1. CM Punk is 5-1.
I got you.
Roman Reigns is 9-1. And
Roman Reigns is all the way at 9-1?
Yeah, to win it. Now this is where it gets a little crazy. Stone Cold Steve Austin is a 20-1 favorite.
All right.
If you really think Stone Cold's going to come back and win the Ramble, it's 20-1.
Anyway, I can bet the field against Austin.
You can't. Yeah, I know, right? Undertaker 20-1. Sheamus.
Yo, for some reason, I woke up and said Undertaker's gonna come and win this thing. I woke up and said that to myself.
Sheamus is 20-1. Hulk Hogan is 33-1.
You know what?
Chris Jericho 33-1. Del Rio 40-1.
Why does Chris Jericho have the same odds as Hogan?
Because he's not gonna win the fucking Rumble. That's why.
But look at Hogan.
Antonio Cesaro is a 100-1.
If Hogan's in this Rumble, he's winning because there's no way he's going over the top.
He can't take a bump.
He can't.
Goldust 80-1. Oh, I forgot the Ryback and Curtis Axel are in the Rumble. Sadly, there's not a lot of space if you throw in a couple legends. Apparently, Too Cold Scorpio is rumored to come out. Remember Too Cold Scorpio?
What is going on here?
Why? You need some new blood in there. There's going to be one holy shit guy.
Too Cold Scorpio looks like Alex Mack right now.
You know, I guess Batista was supposed to be the holy
No,
shit
Billy
moment.
Mack.
And
Billy
that
Mack.
yeah. Batista was supposed to be the holy shit moment, and everybody fucking ruined it. So now they got to find a new holy shit moment.
That crowd gave no fucks about Batista.
Okay, yeah. Did you notice on Raw they cut Daniel Bryan's intro?
What? In,
On Raw, like they just cut to him in the ring. They didn't give him like the proper intro. They didn't want that. They didn't, and everybody tweeted, "Oh, Danny boy got a bigger pop than the animal."
He still got one, and his promo wasn't good either.
Deal with it.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about Batista. Batista said all of 3 words. Like that was his whole promo. But I'm talking about Daniel Bryan's.
Oh, Daniel Bryan. Oh, yeah.
They're trying their best to cut back on that guy.
I'm telling you, it's so obvious, right?
Yeah, it really is.
They just do not want
Sticking
him.
to the
They
feuds
don't
that
want him
have
to
do with
succeed.
nothing.
They don't want him to succeed.
The thing is, they didn't want Benoit and Eddie Guerrero to succeed either. But when they did, the fans marked, you know what? That might be the reason. Because when they finally did put them, like push them to the top and give them that WrestleMania 20 moment, they didn't draw on their own. Like Chris Benoit wasn't drawing, but that was what the fans want. The fans wanted Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero. They gave it to them. They got the moment. So you think that maybe like Vince may be thinking, hey, we already did this before.
Well, there's a bunch of categories of being over. He's over with the crowd, yes. Does he sell merch? Yes, but their big holdback is can he sell tickets? And I think that answer is yes. I mean, it's obvious people rioted when he wasn't on the fucking show, so it's like I don't know anymore.
The thing is, they never even gave him a chance. They never even gave him a chance. Now, here's the question. Did they even try to make CM Punk a ticket seller?
No way. No. And when he held the title, he was always the second one. It was always Cena versus random motherfucker.
So do you think CM Punk versus Ryback, do you think they use that as a tester to see if CM Punk could sell tickets?
Maybe.
With no Cena?
Maybe.
And that pay-per-view, I don't know if it did any good or not, but
It did all right. But it's like, I mean, pay-per-view is kind of dead now with this whole WWE network. Will you wear? When are you going to wear the Batista outfit in New Orleans though?
no one's wearing that.
You're not going to get the skinny pants and the.
Anyone that wears that will not be anywhere near me.
You're not going to get the white zip up,
Smalls,
the sunglasses,
why was Batista wearing
women's jeans.
that's not even what I'm gonna call, like, why was he wearing a leotard?
A what?
A leotard. That's what he was wearing. He was wearing a leotard.
He was wearing a leotard.
You have to look it up.
You're telling me he was wearing a gymnastic singlet?
That's what he was wearing.
What?
That's what he was. That's what he was wearing. That's how tight it was.
That shit was.
Somehow.
He couldn't even sit down. His pants would have ripped.
That's why he wasn't doing that Batista bomb.
Yep, he just did a normal power bomb.
You want rice and beans?
She's got a little Latino in her.
Oh my Gigi gave me.
This girl want rice and beans. I don't even think I have the rice part.
Just
Damn sure.
There's like a Dominican restaurant down the street from your house. Just go there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Gigi gave me. I do.
See, I don't even know what she's talking about right now.
Let's see here. WWE planning a match with Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania. Did you hear about this?
I saw that. With Ryback.
Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, what? Like, did they not see him and Orlando Jordan?
They don't want his last notable match to be with Triple H.
Was that his last match in WWE?
His last noticeable one.
Did they not see him and Orlando Jordan about 10 years ago?
The Grand Theft Auto 5 attire by Batista.
Speaking of Grand Theft Orton, what the heck was that last segment?
Oh, well, he like ran out of the fucking arena.
First of all, you made Kofi look like complete crap because he has to be saved by John Cena.
Wow, I got a bump in subs out of nowhere. Shout out to everybody, all of you. Yeah, why was John? Yeah, why was first off? It was like 5 degrees outside. I'm surprised they didn't catch pneumonia.
5 degrees outside, and they're out there half naked.
Yeah, in their underwear.
Why do wrestlers have to be half naked all the time anyway?
Because you wear trunks, man.
But Cena gets to wear jorts
Well, he's the only guy who does that.
with new merch. Cena now has glow in the dark merch.
Did you see that shit? That
He
fucking
might be
new...
the first person with glow in the dark merch.
Yeah, he's out there, and he's got the towel now. Did you notice? He ever since Daniel Bryan got over with his towels, John Cena has a towel.
You know what he's doing?
He's biting off that heat.
I'm gonna tell you what Cena's doing. Cena cares so much for the kids that he thinks about when they're riding their bikes at night. He wants them to be seen, so he made reflector shirts.
And headbands and towels and hats and
Cena wears headbands around his arm.
yeah, that guy has a pretty girthy arm.
I mean, he's not the random black guy, but he's close enough.
He's close.
He's close enough to the random black guy. What are they going to do with Daniel Bryan, man? They're done with it. I really think that they're not even going to try to put their eggs in the basket at all.
Like for Daniel,
Yeah, I'm just going to go on ahead and call
too
space.
over. Like he's too over for them to try to bury him.
Go to the refrigerator, see what you can
It
find.
looks like Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt are gonna open up the show.
You want some more? Hold up a second. You want some more shrimp and what is it called? Shrimp Alfredo?
Please.
Okay, I'll get it for you in a minute. I'm busy. Go ahead. Okay, I'm up. So WWE's track record is fuck everybody and fuck anybody who wants to tell us what to do.
Pretty much. Why is the Big Show facing Brock Lesnar?
Why wasn't that spot reserved for Mark Henry?
Maybe he got hurt.
You think he's going to retire soon?
He can't. It's hard to put him in. Now I know why he's never been given such a high position all the time. He gets hurt a lot.
Yeah, he's been hurt a lot. There it is. There's the reason. So it just becomes: does he retire sooner than he thought, or what? I think he's going to retire a lot sooner than he thought.
I think so.
And the bad part about it is, it happened as soon as he started getting over.
He's too over right now. He's stupid over still.
Like WWE, that's the one push that WWE actually tried to do and didn't kill themselves. Was the Mark Henry push?
Right.
Mark Henry's, but they waited too long. Age catches up with you. Age and his size.
42. It's a lot of weight, dude.
His size, like, come on. He's out here.
We saw that guy in person. That's a big man.
He's out here putting 3 tractor trailers on his back and walking children across the street at the same time. Like, that has to wear on you at some point. Mark Henry is going to be your neighborhood crossing guard.
I can see him being a cop or something.
Mark Henry just puts stuff on his back just to do it. He legit pulled 2 fucking, were those tractor trailers? Like, what were those? Like big buses?
Yes.
Not the little yellow school bus. No, the buses that you put your whole family in. You go down south in that big ass bus. He put those on his back. He put those on his back. All right, see y'all in a different part of America right now. So I was about to say the Jenkins buses, but you don't know about those.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
They're just this overly sized buses that you stick your whole family on for a family trip.
It was a semi. It was a semi fill. That they fill up shit and they go across country.
That's Mark Henry's back. He pulled 2 of them. Just for no reason.
He's a strong guy.
And as soon as he finally started getting over, the injuries caught up to him.
Injury bug, man.
I wonder who came up with his gimmick. Like, his gimmick from the Hall of Pain up into that.
It was all him.
So he finally just started pushing his own stuff, or
his thing was he didn't want to be the stereotypical black guy.
Mm-hmm.
That was his whole thing. He didn't want to be the stereotypical black man.
He started getting over as a guy that's believable in the company.
That's a scary motherfucker. You see that dude walking down the fucking prison jails. You know what I mean?
Like when he came back from injury and was rubbing his back on the crowd.
Yo, he took up the whole first row though.
Was that not the rudest thing though?
I mean,
He comes out, brand new bald head.
he drenched those people in his back sweat.
And that's another thing. Why they stop showing his back girth?
Yeah, they gave him now this half jogging gimmick that to walk.
Like, what the heck is that about? Mark Henry's going to be in a Royal Rumble.
You think so? He should be. It'd be a nice surprise. Him and Dolph would be good. Dolph should come back.
Oh, no. I'm having a feeling that I'm going to be upset with this pay-per-view.
Okay, well, if you think about it, it's
Batista's going to help Orton win, by the way.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's the thing. This card is stacked with mid-carders. I mean, the Rumble is stacked with mid-carders just for Roman Reigns to murder them. That's all the only
Roman Reigns is going to have the biggest thing in the Rumble tonight. Now, I had to say thing because Layla is chilling.
He's going to whip his cock out, and he's just going to...
He's going to have the biggest thing in the entire Royal Rumble. Like, he's going to beat
Kane's record.
Diesel and Kane's record. It's going down tonight.
Me and Matt Black, a.k.a. Raw F Showtime, who's a great follow if you're a wrestling fan, we were discussing, I was like, I hope he doesn't break Kane's record because Kane, that's all Kane has. And he was like, oh, please don't take it away from him. He has, that's all he's got. Don't do the vent like that.
But here's what's going to happen, though.
Ooh,
Here's what's going to happen. Dean Ambrose is going to throw him out.
You think so? Not both.
Dean Ambrose throws him out. Dean Ambrose gets rid of him. And they already, I don't want to say they planted the seed, but they already, had that segment where they talked about, what's going to happen in the Rumble if they're in the ring with each other and they say, hey, we're just going to have to toss each other out. Mm-hmm. Then they understand that, which is good. I like that. But what it did is it kind of took them away from the breakup. But why are you delaying that when they're not going to do the whole thing with the Wyatt? They're not going to do it. The only thing that we're going to get between them and the Wyatt is probably going to be tonight. Is those 6 are going to be in the ring.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. You're right.
That's the only thing. We're not going to get the match. We're not going to get nothing. Which is
do you think they'll just do the triple threat at Mania?
It's a possibility.
Who wins that?
Roman Reigns is coming to whatever Roman Reigns is doing.
Do you think he needs that rub though to win that? What happens if he just hit the spear on on Seth Rollins? Dean throws him out and gets the pin.
Hold on, say it again.
In a triple threat, Rollins gets murdered by a spear, but Dean Ambrose throws Roman Reigns out of the ring and gets the pin.
Heat.
There you go.
That's heat. But that's gonna make Dean Ambrose. Honestly, I'm ready for the Shield to break up because I just want to see what they're gonna do with their characters once they break up.
I need Seth Rollins to start spinning his arms all crazy again.
Oh my goodness.
I need to see that. I need to see that on my television.
I really want to see it, but I really wanted to see them in the Wyatts.
Yeah, there was money right there.
I mean, come on. Why? There's just magic. They give us so many repeat matches all the time, but they don't want to give the fans matches they want to see.
I feel like we saw Alberto Del Rio versus either Rey or Mysterio or Sin Cara the past 8 months. I swear to God, I see that match every fucking day.
Like they're really keen on giving you matches you don't want, but the matches you do want, no. Not only are you not going to see it, but they're also going to not put it on pay-per-view. Mm-hmm. Layla, I really don't think there's any more juice in there.
Okay.
Like, did you hear her just sucking air out of that thing?
Yeah, I did that when I was a kid.
That Capri Sun, trying to get the last the little drops that be stuck to the plastic.
Yeah.
There's nothing else in there.
How the hell did Macklemore and Ryan Lewis win Best Rap Album? They beat Kanye, Drake, Jay-Z, and Kendrick Lamar for Best Rap Album. I don't even know
who they are.
Those 2 white guys. They say
I never heard of them.
I'm gonna pop some tags. I got $20 in my pocket.
Didn't that come out like 5 years ago?
It came out last year.
Really?
City can't hold us, and we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is that one too.
That's rap?
Now it is. Apparently, Kendrick Lamar and Jay-Z, what they were throwing, it's not good enough rap. Apparently not. No.
Wow.
There's a lot of heat on the Academy for considering that. Macklemore and Ryan Lewis are hip-hop. They're not rap.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, maybe they just throw them all together. Like, oh, they're all black. Just put them all in the same category. Even though Macklemore and Ryan Lewis are white. But you know what I mean.
CM Punk being number one, how long does he last?
He's going to... Oh, I was going to say this. It's for a lackluster Rumble, they have to have Batista and Bryan at the end, right? That's the only way to create some tension. Last year it was a fluke, right? Right back in Cena, that was a lame-ass fucking ending because we all knew who was going to fucking win.
Mm-hmm.
Jericho and Sheamus, that was good because you did not know who was going to win.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be Batista and Bryan at the end. Punk's going to get far, but I think he's going to get eliminated by like 5 people. Like the whole Shield, the Triple H, the New Age Outlaws will be outside. Like it'll just be a clusterfuck.
Triple H comes in and throws him over the ropes and leaves.
That's what's gonna happen. Like he's gonna get thrown over, but Punk's gonna be holding on. He's do the Shawn Michaels dangling his feet, and then Triple H.
Triple H does that and spits water in his face. You think?
That should be Triple H's COO.
Does Triple H get down on his knees and does the Smalls Triple H water spit in CM Punk's face to blind?
Now if he does that, we know he's watching our videos. He's going now. If he does that, we know he's watching. I know he watches already, but it's like.
Can you imagine Triple H does it? His crown flies all over the place.
Yo, if he comes out with he's coming out with a crown on Mania at Mania.
I'm trying not to laugh out loud here because Layla's in her ear.
Just wait till what people see I have planned for tonight. When the Rumble's when the Rumble's over.
Yeah. Oh.
Did you see that video I put in the chat?
No.
Oh, you got to see the video I have planned. It's gonna be completely out of control. It's gonna go viral.
No, but I have been watching the stuff that you put up.
Yeah, you like my Madden?
I'm trying to remember. Oh, Peyton Manning. I left a comment on a few of those videos too. Peyton Manning got wild. Peyton Manning.
People are saying we're the DX of Madden now. So you got to get some assless chaps and grow your hair out.
Smalls.
And start humping the floor.
Smalls. Billy Gunn's hair.
Dolph Ziggler Sr.?
Billy Gunn's hair.
Yeah. He's 50,
It's
though.
ridiculous.
He looks good for 50.
It's ridiculous. It's like orangey yellow with gray.
It's OD bleached.
Like, what is he doing?
You're not a big fan?
I'm not. The gray messes it up.
Let me see.
The gray messes it up.
Let me see the picture. I'm putting it on the screen. How are you not going to tell me that's Dolph Ziggler's dad?
Hey, we'll see.
Dolph Ziggler should come and eliminate Billy Gunn.
Nice. That's a match that should happen at Mania.
Oh my gosh.
You don't think so?
Who's Dolph Ziggler's road dog?
No, I don't really care about that. Just, because people always compare them to each other. JBL has played up that Ziggler's moves are from Billy Gunn, so why not have the match?
Yeah, he does a famouser.
It'd be a feel-good moment for Ziggler.
Because why the fuck not?
Biggie doesn't have a match?
He's in the Ramble.
When's the last time Dean Ambrose had a freaking singles match?
October.
Against who?
Big E.
Oh, yeah.
That random one put on the pre-show? The random one made on the Big E's face was completely out of
Big
control.
E was getting so upset for no reason. No reason.
He was mad. He was very angry.
He looked legit pissed. I have to go back and watch that promo to see why, was something said about his mother? What happened to piss him off that much that he left the panel?
He left the panel.
Dude started coming out his shit at the panel.
On my foot.
Yeah, it was a little out of control. what he
Yeah,
was doing.
foot.
Aiden had your foot?
No, you bit it in my foot.
I had too much spit flying out and it went on your foot? Or did the Triple H spit on your foot?
Did you get down on your knees and cross chop though?
No, I didn't do all that.
See, then you didn't. It's not really.
So you say Triple H is gonna do that when he throws CM Punk out?
I don't know if he'll get on his knees because Triple H doesn't bow down to anybody.
Will they play the DX music while he's doing it?
No, he only
Will
comes
he
out
just
to that. He
like
only,
instead of walking down the ring with
If
a
Sean's
bottle,
coming out, with him, then that's the only way that music comes out.
instead of him coming out with the bottle of Poland Spring, he comes out with a jug,
A jug.
a jug, and he's just like water's just flying. Why Billy Gunn just looks so man?
That's old.
He needs the haircut. He probably isn't rocking the haircut because he got the receding hairline.
Road Dogg got a haircut. I mean, come on, Billy.
But Road Dogg don't got the receding hairline all crazy. Billy Gunn got the receding hairline all crazy.
Yeah, his
Billy Gunn should do a gold dust and just paint his face. That won't work.
You're saying Billy Gunn should paint his face?
Billy Gunn.
No.
That way he could cover up the hairline.
Paint his face green?
He's gonna paint it. Let me hear the story that Layla's telling. What are you talking about? They ain't got nothing to do with Billy Gunn.
No, I'll go back there when you do me.
So yeah.
So
What else happened
We
on-
only have 4 matches. We have the tag team, which is going to be pre-show, and then we have Bryan and Wyatt, show and
Does
Lesnar.
Naomi win tonight?
There's no Divas match booked.
Rumored Naomi and AJ.
And AJ's going to hold it till Mania. She'll probably face somebody who returns.
Where the heck has Natalia
They'll probably
been?
do AJ versus Mickey.
Where has Natalia been?
Farting.
If they put her back in the farting gimmick, what on God's green earth, I will never understand why would they stick somebody with a farting gimmick? Like, who did she piss off? That's right, she was a part of the Hearts. You're right.
She was born into it. Ugh.
This has nothing to do with you, but we have to make an example out of you.
Remember when she lost to Brie Bella in her hometown, but Brie Bella did that lazy ass pin like she was laying on a couch?
Hold up a second. What'd you say?
I'm not Aiden.
Aiden, somewhere.
No,
No, Aiden don't need to be here with you no more. No.
I'm not Aiden.
Nah, enough of y'all two.
Did you know Billy Gunn trained with Antonio Cesaro to get into ring shape?
Really?
It shows though. I mean, he could go.
And what the heck have they been doing?
Okay,
With the
why
real
is he
American.
interviewing people?
What are they doing with the real Americans? Like, they really gonna drop the ball like that though?
But did you notice that Antonio Cesaro is interviewing people now?
No.
He interviewed Jack Swagger and he interviewed Paul Heyman. He's just
What is
interviewing
this
people.
on WWE's YouTube or something?
Yeah.
Like, why they drop the ball with those guys? What is wrong with
Why is he
WWE?
talking now? Why is Cesaro?
Cesaro shouldn't be talking, but
Now he's got a scarf gimmick. They took this. Now he's got a scarf gimmick.
he got Del Rio's scarf.
Yes.
I mean, he shouldn't be wearing a mask. I'm not saying like he shouldn't be talking like as far as having a mask. I'm not saying that bad.
Cesaro's a beast.
But the thing I don't understand about WWE is guys start getting over. It's not who WWE wanted to get over. It's not what WWE used to get them over. But they get over on their own, and they say, "No, we're gonna bury the guys." What the hell, man? Like, I can understand you wanting control over your company and all, but if people start getting over naturally, you got like that's like free advertisement. Like, you don't gotta pay for that.
You ain't got to pay for that.
It's just something that happens. All right, Layla, turn this on. You gotta turn the volume down, okay?
Okay.
Hey, people start getting over and they don't want to get the fans what they want.
That's how it is, man.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Gotta wait for it to come on. I don't know why it's not coming on. Might have to charge it in the living room. Yeah, go charge it up in the living room, okay?
Okay.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me see.
So back to Natalia. Like, seriously, where is Natalia?
Can we just? Alex Smith is a Pro Bowler. What? I don't know what she's doing.
Like she just disappeared off of TV. You want me to find the charger? All right, give me a second. Let me go find this charger for her.
Leave some questions in the chat. Hit us up on the Twitter. We're going to be doing a mailbag pretty soon. Hit the mailbag because there's not much to talk about this week considering the Super Bowl is next week. I'll just plug that out right now. There'll be no show next week. Even if the Super Bowl is on a Wednesday. We'll be doing no show next week because either way, there'll be a Super Bowl party with no game. They'll be moving the UFC to Sunday if the game is played on Saturdays, what I'm reading as well. So it's just a whole clusterfuck next weekend. So don't expect a show. Enjoy the game. We're not going to be live during the Super Bowl. It's just ridiculous to think of. And make sure you follow the Twitter. We got all the links up on the screen. Cheap plug on cheap plug on cheap plug. Richard Sherman. Gotta read all the prop bets too. Richard Sherman.
You didn't take it off, did you? You still got it on there?
Broncos are still 3-point favorites. Peyton Manning is the odds-on favorite to win the MVP. Let's see. Manning over-under for yards is 290.5. He's done it 14 out of 18 games this year. But with the weather, I'd probably go under. Marshawn Lynch's over-under is 90. The over-under on the total is 47. So for your 23-20 picks, you'd be going under. Let's see what the chat is saying.
I'll tell you when to turn that back on, all right? All right, I'm back. What the hell? Where is that darn thing? Where? Ah, come in, you piece of shit. All right, I'm back.
It's all my fault why she hasn't been on TV.
Cool.
Natalia.
Oh, because of SummerSlam?
Yeah.
They're still saying it's your fault?
It's all my fault.
I told
I
you.
completely ruined her.
Yeah. That about right.
She will no longer be viewed in the public eye. She's going to get demoted.
And
She'll never be on the professional level ever again.
Now they're going to give her a shit.
Skylar Diggins has a better shot.
Skylar Diggins, though, man.
Tulsa Shock.
Ooh. The knees deepism that I would do with Skylar Diggins.
I think she signed with Rock Nation. Did you hear about that?
I'm about to sign with Rock Nation.
Everybody is signing with Rock Nation. Apparently, that's the hot commodity now, is to sign with Rock Nation. People getting these deals up the ass.
Do you think that that's going to be a fad, or do you think that's going to be something that's going to actually last?
Like, how hands-on is he? Like, I think he's just there. He's just there when they sign the deal, right? I think he's got a whole team of people who do all the work, and he just shows up for the photo op. That's all he does, right? He's too busy to be going and negotiating with people.
How long do you think that it actually keeps that name, Rock Nation?
Oh, before he changes it and starts a new chapter or whatever, or like a new...
I mean, eventually it's going to have to get a more professional name.
Why? He's Jay-Z. What is he going to call it? SC, LP, or not LP, INC or something?
I don't know what the hell he's going to call it, but I don't think it'll be Rock Nation forever.
He's going to call it Magna Carta Holy Grail. Sports.
Jay-Z, man, I tell you, what a guy.
Straight out of Brooklyn. He lives in Tribeca? No way.
Who?
Jay-Z.
What now?
That's what they say. He says his residence is Tribeca, New York City.
No.
You know where Tribeca is, right?
Jay-Z owns an island that he lives.
He lives on an island.
Why the hell would he live in Tribeca?
He takes a helicopter everywhere he wants to go.
Yeah, he wants to go to the corner store. He takes a helicopter.
He wants to go get a pizza. He takes the helicopter.
Even if it's right down the street, he's not walking. Do you think Jay-Z goes out for a morning jog? If Jay-Z took a lap around his house,
Jay-Z's morning jog consists of 5 bodyguards just carrying him. He's on the. Remember? Did you ever watch Chappelle's show, where he pretended to be P Diddy, and he just had bodyguards. He had bodyguards he like died in bodyguard. He had bodyguards just take him everywhere. Like he didn't walk. Like he just hopped on the back of a bodyguard, or like they all just carried him like it was a mosh pit.
wow.
That's the kind of shit Jay-Z does.
Yo, Jay-Z does a lap around his house, and that's enough for the week.
In a Segway.
That's enough for the week.
He's on the
You don't
Segway.
have to do anything else.
He's on the Segway though.
That's one rich motherfucker.
Yeah.
Is there anything else pertaining to is there anything worth mentioning or talking about with wrestling?
Not really. That's why I said to start sending people in on the mailbag, because it's been a kind of like an empty week. Nothing really much happened. So I'm letting the Twitter fill up. I'm letting the chat fill up. Hit us up on the Twitter. Let me actually put that up on the screen.
Why do we have Road Dogg and Billy Gunn and Goldust up there anyway? Oh, we got to do predictions. That's right.
Just shoot down. Go through all your picks then.
All right. I'll start with.
There's only like 4.
Well, let's start with the pre-show.
All right. I think that's easy.
You got the dogs or whatever.
No.
So you're staying with
Yeah. There's no way.
There's
no way.
That's not what I'm gonna talk about. What I was gonna say is there's a way I would book this thing that it puts a team over.
Put your creative hat on then.
Here's what I do. So simple yet effective.
How do you fix this?
So simple yet effective, and it sets up for WrestleMania. They face the Usos.
Right.
Because all right, the whole Usos gimmick that I started last year, it's over. It's over. I'm being realistic now.
Are you getting off that wagon now, finally?
That wagon was completely to spite someone that I thought was just.
Oh, I know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I forgot where it came from, but they just said that guy, and I already know that guy's name is not mentioned anywhere near the show.
It was just the dumbest shit that he was saying.
He says the dumbest shit. Did you see? He was on TV tracks. They put his shit on TV tracks.
I see that he gets destroyed on there.
Well, the only people that get liked are Monster and Don Tony and Kevin Castle.
Don Tony and Kevin Castle sometimes.
Yeah, Monster is like the Hulk Hogan of that fucking.
Yeah, he's yeah.
Everybody loves him. It doesn't matter if you're a kid, a fucking.
He's clean. He's clean.
He's clean with it. He's super professional with his audio too. He's got clean audio.
And it's crazy. It's like he tries to do all of that shit in one take.
He does it all in one take. He just turns it on and goes. He's really good at when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Sheesh. And Don Tony and Kevin Castle, man, those two.
They just hate everything.
They do.
They hate everything.
Hey, dude, Biggie started getting over. They're trying to say no, that's sympathy.
Yeah.
What?
They hate him. The guy can go and rescue a baby from a burning house. They'll still hate the guy.
They just get so stuck in their ways. They don't want to admit something.
They don't want to, yeah.
He can't draw. He's Carlton. He got a pimple on his face. Like, they just find stuff
Carlton,
wrong.
though? Are we serious with that?
That's what they call him.
Isn't that what you called him when he first started, showing up?
They still do. But nonetheless, To be frank, WWE isn't trying to push anybody new. Honestly, they're not trying to give them the rocket.
They ain't about that life.
Not the way they used to. It's just not going to happen with anybody. So what I was gonna say is, Usos need to be the next world tag team champions. That's what I was getting.
It.
They definitely do.
They're in the spot. They're in the fucking, every night.
There was a time where the Real Americans could have been the next world champions.
No, they dropped the ball on that.
WWE just gave no fucks.
They completely.
But they've positioned the Usos so perfectly for them to have those titles. So what I would do is one of these pay-per-views. We only got.
The thing is, they have to be together. They can't just go off in their separate ways. They have to be together. That's why it's the way it is. You know what I mean?
You talking about the Usos?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll probably be shit like against each other, like not together. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they're kind of That's why that tandem is more,
You finish your food? You finished all that food?
No, I just found it.
You found it?
No, I found it.
Okay, cool. So what I would do is at some point, I guess it would have to be the next Royal Rumble, Royal Rumble, Jesus, the next pay-per-view, or I don't want to say on Raw. The part that sucks here.
But there's a 6-week gap.
Here's the part where WWE messed up, and you can't get them out of this hole. There should be no reason. This is one of your big 4 pay-per-views.
It's true.
Why the fuck would you put Road Dogg and Billy Gunn against the tag team champions on this show?
I think that's just a reward. I just think it's a reward for their hard work.
You do that at Elimination Chamber. You don't do that at Royal Rumble because it's one of the big 4 pay-per-views. All eyes are on it. This is when you put your new guys over, your new talent over. So what I would do is, if I were to change anything, I would have them drop the titles to the Usos tonight. And then they have that moment where they go out and they give them the titles. They present the titles to the Usos because the Usos beat them clean. They have the shake hand moment, the feel good moment. Everybody feels good. The Usos leave the ring. The Rhodes look distraught. Goldust does the what the hell's the name of his finisher? Is it the final cut?
Who?
Goldust.
Yeah, final cut.
He does that to Cody Rhodes, and then that sets it up. You don't
think that's gonna happen tonight when they face off? Because they're gonna go against each other tonight. There has to be that moment.
I just would prefer that the Usos were, or just a tag team that's going to be the next champions to be put over in this. Like, let's say that they drop the belts to Road Dogg and the other guy, Billy Gunn.
Dude, they're booked for NXT in a couple weeks.
Let's say that they did drop the titles to them, right?
Yeah.
It's not putting them over. No one's going to care.
Yeah.
You just need to have that put over moment, and it's like, when is that going to happen? Like, you have now, then you have the Elimination Chamber, which isn't really a big deal anymore. Like, it's not. You don't really do a feel good.
That's gonna be Minneapolis.
And then you got Mania. Mania is the only other time where the Usos could win. But if you do it there, what the heck do you do with Goldust and Cody Rhodes then? Because you can't book a match like randomly.
Yeah, but there's a 6-week break in between that. 6 weeks is a lot of time.
But what I'm saying is, like, you can't have them drop at Mania and then booked at Mania.
No. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
If you pass those titles, it needs to be on a big stage to put over the next tag team
I
champions.
see what you're saying. Because nobody gives a shit about the next one.
Nobody's gonna give a shit if they drop at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
No one's gonna care.
Yeah, that's bad.
But that's just what I would do to split them up. That's what I would do. I think that the Royal Rumble being so close
to WrestleMania is, I mean, there's nothing they can do about that. It just so happens to fall that way, but kind of gets in the way of it a little bit. Unless they do, put all their eggs in the basket at Rumble and then start doing, start building towards Mania. It's just too close. Too close. So my prediction for tonight.
Just run through all of them. Give a little breakdown of all of them, and then get who you.
My prediction for tonight's match for them would be, I would have them keep it. I would have them keep it, and then probably drop to the. They might drop to the Usos on the next pay-per-view, but that'd just be whack.
Yeah. But they're gonna have to drop. They're gonna have to drop before, because that's a 6-week.
And it was Cody who threw out Goldust last year.
Yeah, people forgot about that. People forgot about that.
Shit happens. So you say you got, all right, so we're on the same boat a little bit here. It's just weird to me. I don't know. It's just really weird. What else we got?
Got the championship.
Orton's keeping.
Yeah.
Orton is gonna keep. What is Cena gonna do at Mania? What if Cena wins tonight?
He won't.
I could see Daniel Bryan winning the Rumble.
That's when you know, okay, they're gonna pull it. They're gonna pull the trigger.
I think depending on if they do Cena versus Orton before the Rumble, then Daniel Bryan's coming out. Daniel Bryan's gonna be in. And I think that Cena might win.
Oh no, they'll put the championship. They'll put the championship fight on. They'll do it before that. It's not gonna be the last one.
Because it's just not a draw.
It's not.
It's just not a draw.
They're not paying to go.
They didn't even try to book it like it was a draw either. They booking it like it's like top of the card type of stuff.
Yeah. If you watch all the commercials,
Everything's about Batista, right?
Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, we have this title fight. Yeah, it's there. Just watch it. It's like,
I know what would be funny, but it's not going to happen.
What?
Something like this would have happened back in the day, though.
Yeah, old school.
They booking Batista all strong, all stupid for the Rumble. Not booking him strong, but just doing all his promos and whatever. He comes into the Rumble at whatever number, and they just throw him right out. They just no sell him.
No sell it.
They used to do that. They won't do it now.
That doesn't happen nowadays.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
That would be absolutely hilarious if they did that.
I could see it.
So yeah, you got Orton winning too?
There's a guy in a Yeah.
Orton bolt. Batista interferes.
Even though it's like he's like the worst. Ugh, I hate him as a champion. He needs to just lose already.
They get something good and they fuck it up.
He just needs to he can't draw. He's boring.
And that's because like when he first
You can't put this guy on pay-per-view because like
when they first started having Randy Orton be a killer, everybody was on board.
Yeah, I mean, but not now. Man, he's all safe.
Because they completely destroyed that. They didn't even give it a chance. The next week he was like, "Yo, you got to protect me."
Yeah, pretty much.
Protect you against who? Then you brought somebody half your size? Why would they book him like that?
Man.
Over and over. It made no sense.
Yeah.
That's somebody they could like. I don't get. It's like, why not take something that you know the fans are going to be behind and make money?
It's not what they want.
Like, I just don't get it. I don't get like they're blowing their own money.
Yeah.
They're blowing their own money. Something's getting over. Nope, it's not what we want. Kill it. Mm-hmm. We don't want that money. That's black people money. We don't want that money.
Black people money?
It's black people money. They don't want that money.
They don't want the black people money.
But let's keep putting Cena merch out there.
Yo, his shit is everywhere.
Like every like all right, so Cena not selling
We
nothing.
went there. We went to the fucking shop, the team shop, and it was just like, what the fuck?
They're like, all right, so Cena merch not selling no more. So Daniel Bryan, let's give him a new color.
Yeah, right.
Same shirt, different color. You could just go on
Let's
Spreadshirt.com
make
and
him
buy
look like
Cena
a highlighter.
You can go on Spreadshirt and just buy it. Just pick whatever color you want. Go on Spreadshirt and do it. Next year they're gonna have Cena tie dye. They're gonna have Cena tie dye.
Why not, dude? Look, you know, his shirt will look like Fruity Pebbles.
They're just out of control. What else we got? Give me another match.
Let's see. You got the big men,
Viper.
the big
Brock's
guys.
in that. What's the odd? What's the odds on that match? I would put 1,000 on that.
Let's see. Let me go to Patty Power.
1,000 to probably get you 100.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Let me pull this. Let me pull up the live betting here.
No wiping.
There's not even. Oh, there it is.
No wiping. Papa, no wiping.
Not available. They're like, yeah, we ain't gonna run with this line.
No.
They're the bookkeeping is like, yeah, we ain't gonna fuck with that.
What else we got?
I think you
Because
covered
that
it.
one's just
You
obvious.
covered everything. Oh,
That's it.
the beard and the beard.
The beard and the beard.
Mm-hmm.
Curtis Axel got him. All right.
Really?
Oh damn, Bray. All right. Derp.
Derp,
Bray
derp.
Wyatt. I'm Bray Wyatt all the way. What's the odds on
Really?
this one? Absolutely.
Clean.
Probably it should be, but probably not.
It'll
He's one of those
it'll
guys that
finally
doesn't have
close
to
the
win.
chapter, though. It'll finally close the chapter. I hope. They cannot continue this.
What are the odds on this one?
Oh, you got the odds on that? Okay.
Because if they got Daniel Bryan favored, I'll put my money on Bray.
We have. Everything's actually down right now. No.
Or maybe Daniel Bryan does
no
win, but they
bets are
can
going out
destroy
right now.
him
I
anyway.
think everybody's waiting for that Dolphins tweets. Everybody's waiting for Dolphins to tweet.
You think maybe they destroy, like Daniel Bryan wins, but they destroy him after?
Yeah, and then he should come out at number 30.
I can see that happening.
He's got
What opens the pay-per-view? I gotta start getting my money ready for the Super Bowl bets.
Oh yeah, dude. If you need help putting those bets on, just let me know.
I'm putting 1,000 to the side just for
If you
it.
want to actually on hand, like go to Vegas. If you actually want tickets, the Vegas style, like, and then you can just.
Ow!
Let's see. There's only 4 matches. The tag team that's gonna be on the pre-show. Bryan and Wyatt showing Lesnar in the championship. That's all that's scheduled right now. The Divas.
So you
match,
got Bryan winning?
Yeah.
I would like it if Bryan had one of those matches that what he had with Sheamus. Extreme.
Yeah, that was actually the best match from Sheamus ever.
That was the best match that Bryan. Well, no, that was the best one-sided match that Bryan had in WWE.
Yes.
I mean, but then it gets eclipsed by his stuff with CM Punk.
All right. Who wins the Rumble?
Damn. I really don't want to say Batista. But all things are pointing toward him because everybody else's storylines are already
Locked in.
yeah. I really don't want to say Batista.
It's that evolution. Ooh.
Ding. What if Triple H changes his music to the Evolution music? Everything Triple H does is just to work the internet.
You think so?
Absolutely.
He's got a team on that.
Everything that's being done in the company, all of these little shots being taken by wrestlers, taken toward the internet, all of them is what Triple H wants to do. He's working the internet from the inside.
Is it a complete work?
You gonna check your food in the game?
No.
Go check the game out. Use the bathroom? Go ahead.
I'm going here.
This girl gets up like she's about to leave. She's like, I'll be right back. She just picks up something and then just sits back down.
That's what she does.
Go eat your food.
Yeah.
Okay. What rules did you violate? What is he talking about over here? All right, so I really don't want to say Batista. Mm-hmm. I kind of want to say Punk. Punk's contract is expiring.
I mean, that's a good one. A lot of people saying Adam Cole.
Yo, another thing I woke up thinking to myself: Kevin Steen comes. Mm-hmm. Kevin Steen enters the Rumble.
Stunners everywhere.
If he were to enter the Rumble, just hypothetically speaking, they wouldn't let him do all of that shit.
T-shirt though.
With his T-shirt. With his
shirt
T-shirt.
Oh my god.
But yeah, they wouldn't let him like start getting crazy with everybody.
No.
He's one of those guys. He'll come in, he'll fight with somebody, and then somebody just throw him out. It'll be no big deal. That's how they would treat it.
Breezy just said Jay-Z takes a helicopter through the drive-through.
So he pulls a FPS Russia.
Yeah, he takes a helicopter through the McDonald's drive-through.
Give me an FPS Russia. Took a freaking war tank.
What?
You've never seen that?
I've never seen FPS Russia.
One of those army tanks.
Where did he get a tank?
I gotta send you this.
Where did he get a tank?
You never see? He took it through the McDonald's drive-through, like clean.
I gotta see this shit.
I'm
FPS Russia goes to White Castle in a tank.
Yo, he does this, and then he says to the lady, "If you think this is big, you should see my other one." I'm like, whoa, hold up a second.
He did not do this.
All right, okay.
I'm watching the video right now. Hold on.
You found it already?
Yeah, I just typed in FPS. It was like one of his first videos on his channel.
Taking it to McDonald's?
No, he took it to White Castle.
Oh no, I ain't see that.
He took a tank to White Castle.
No, that's not what I saw.
Let me see. Let me see what he's doing here.
That's not one I saw. You might have to send me that one.
He went to McDonald's?
Yes.
The only one.
Absolutely.
The only one in his channel is the only one.
Oh, don't worry, I found it. I found it already.
Okay, link me.
I got you right here.
Let's see this. Let's see what we got. I gotta see this. Just put a halt to the show.
Sent it right to you. I'll drop it in the YouTube chat if it lets me. Nope, it won't let me.
I'm saying it. He's hauling ass down the street.
So he's dead serious.
He's hauling ass. Yo, what?
Just pulls up at McDonald's. Who does this?
Don't tell me he goes through the drive. He's going through the drive-thru. But he's got his firearm like headphones on and his glasses.
Like he's just casually.
Yeah, but he's no selling it. Like the woman in the drive-thru is like, "What the hell?"
You got to see what he says as he's leaving.
Let's see what he does here. I would not be surprised. Oh my god!
Like who takes food that way?
Can we rent one of these in New Orleans?
Shit.
We
Wonder what kind of license you got to have for something like that.
You don't need a special license to drive a tank.
What?
I would think.
What? You can start a war with that thing. What do you mean? You don't need a license. I'm not talking about a driver's license. I'm talking about
to be on the top, to be on like the top of the thing, to be like on the top of the tank.
You would need something like that's just crazy. That's just crazy.
Quick plug: our good friend Ted, aka OpTed Miss Prime, is at the show. He is in section 214. He's front row.
Mm-hmm.
You'll probably see him.
Oh, he's front row?
Yeah, you'll see him.
He's front row.
Everybody's gonna try and screen cap him tonight.
He's front row though.
Yeah, he's front row. He spent a lot of money for those seats.
Doe.
He's close. He's right on the corner.
Wow.
Yeah.
He lives out there.
Yeah. He lives out there, yeah. So he is pretty stoked, so he saved up all his money.
Smalls, who's gonna win the Royal Rumble? You do be escaping these predictions.
I think I gotta agree with you, man. I think it's just too much money.
So you think it's Batista?
There's too much money. They see the kind of draw he is.
Batista?
Yeah.
Batista a draw? Nah.
Their viewership spiked.
What'd you play?
Oh, they took a huge bump right there?
Yeah, a massive titty bump.
Yeah, but how long do you think that's gonna last? Then again, they are suckers for like if something pops immediately, then they want to run with it and throw it into the dirt.
Bullshit, because they didn't do that with Bryan. They did it with Fandango, though.
They gave him a moment.
Everyone was doing his shit, and then that died.
I mean, they gave him his moment though. Daniel Bryan had the best moment of last year,
Which was?
beating Cena clean
Oh, where we were at?
with the bukkake, beating him clean, and then getting his heart ripped out with Triple H. Yo, I'm still laughing at how slow.
I called that a mile away, though. It was the pants. It was the pants.
I still find it hilarious how slow Triple H put him into the pedigree.
We need a stopwatch for that one.
Yeah, what took him so long to do that? Like, even the pictures, like, he just got the one arm, like, hemped up. Like, what is he doing? Triple H, man.
That was literally.
He's going to have, like, 6 Thy Kingdom Come joints.
You think so? That was only part
He's
one?
going to have more. He's going to have more DVD. Even though I still haven't seen the one that he made.
You have it?
didn't-
You just download it off a torrent. It's pretty good.
Shoot, if I ever get the time to watch that shit.
Do you sleep?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
How many videos do you put out a week? You put out like 10 a week, huh?
This week it hasn't even been the videos because I haven't put out many.
I'm probably put out at least 10 a week, but that would mean I have to put some double days out there.
I probably put out like my lowest amount, and I don't know how long. I probably put about
18. I got 18 in the bank right now.
I did about 4 or 5 videos this week, which is extremely low for me. But I've been doing a shit ton of work on the site, which is
When's your site about to launch?
finally possibly tomorrow.
Let's plug it. Here it is, Monday night.
No, I'm not plugging it. No.
Anyway, we're not plugging it. You didn't not hear that.
Nope.
When you were getting that rocket up your ass and you were shooting up, how many were you putting out a week? Like 10?
More than that.
Really? You just flooded your
I was doing like 2 and 3 a day.
You were just flooding your catalog.
I was doing 2 and 3 a day. And it was just before I started getting like I was able to keep a schedule, and now I can't because I have.
You just throw up what you can throw up.
If I could, it's just time. Like Aiden now, when he's like, before he would sleep during the day. Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore. He doesn't sleep. And then when I'm like, all right, Aiden's gonna be gone for the weekend, I finally get a weekend to myself. No, here comes Layla. Like, oh, like Layla wasn't even supposed to be here this weekend. They just like, here, wham, take her. Like, whoa. I had plans on doing some videos this week, and I can't get nothing done.
Loud.
And you in my way.
You can knock out like 20 Madden videos though in a setting though. Like 2K is way longer. I noticed that playing Madden and 2K, like with Madden, I mean, I knocked out like 20 Madden videos like in one day.
They're easier to edit.
Yeah, you can bulk up on Madden. You can bulk out on Madden.
They're easier to edit because 2K is constant.
Yeah,
Where
yeah, it is constant. But I
adding,
finally,
where you can snip
I
and
finally
what.
got that down to like a minute and a half of video and like 90% smalls. I finally got the ratio down for that one. Some ridiculous shit
Okay.
that goes down on my channel.
Okay.
Me
So you
Bukaki.
found so you found what you're comfortable with. Like you're comfortable now.
In terms of Madden, yeah. 2K, it's like I don't know. It's hard. Like, it's hard to do like the double. It's hard to do the double, like the short videos, but with the suit gimmick.
I actually like that. How you're explaining the game, but you're only showing like all of 10 seconds of the whole game.
It's part of the suit gimmick.
I absolutely love it, and I'm telling you, you're gonna start seeing people do it.
Oh, let me tell you, somebody's already copying the fan cam.
Somebody's already doing it.
Yeah,
Really?
I typed in his name in the chat.
I see it. It just popped up on my screen. Really?
Yeah, go to his tweets. He's like, if you have a fan reaction, make sure you email me.
Wow.
Like, wow, already?
Come on. Then it's gonna be Smalls is copying off of him.
Of course, because he's got the momentum.
You know what? You want to talk about a rocket in their ass?
Yeah, how the hell does he? He's like the most boring.
Where'd that rocket come from?
He's so boring. I don't get it.
I was going to say, man, you know what? A lot of that just doesn't go on in the community anymore.
What?
People don't just jack somebody's gimmick. That doesn't happen anymore. I think that needs to start happening again, and he's gonna be the guy to start it up.
He already did it. It's like, wait till everybody does their own press conferences. That's gonna happen in a couple months.
If you see somebody with a sombrero,
And watch, right after the March Madness, everybody's gonna be doing their own press conferences. Guaranteed.
so are you going to be entering the March Madness?
I already threw my name in the hat.
Do you already have your videos all set up? Like, I'm gonna OD.
I already have 20 videos made. I'm pretty much set right now. I'm waiting for the rocket up my ass. I'm gonna get sponsored.
So you're gonna be doing promos against whoever you're going against every week.
I mean, my videos are so short that I could probably put the promo in the video.
Wow. Is anyone getting put over? Are you putting over anyone?
Fuck no.
Everybody getting buried.
I don't care if I'm a 16 seed. I hope I'm a 16 seed. If it's going by subs, I'm a 16 seed.
Nah, it's not gonna go by subs this year. We're gonna do drawings. Yeah, we're gonna be doing it like Jerry Rice and Dion. We're gonna be
picking your team.
Yeah.
And who wins? Is it just a fan vote?
What are you talking about?
Then how do you pick the winner?
No, I'm talking about brackets
Oh,
for the top whatever numbers. Like that's how we're gonna get the seeds. Like I pick somebody, Carter pick somebody, and so forth and so on. And the first person we pick, that's gonna be the number 1 seed.
wow.
So the first people pick number 1. Second group of people pick, that's gonna be the number 2 seed. So forth and so on. This way we get true number 1s against number 16s.
Oh, okay.
Because Bruce Lee ain't have no business being no damn 16. Even though he only had like 40 something stuff. Bruce Lee might be dead. Like no one knows where he is.
He might be dead.
Yo, he's not on Twitter. He's not on YouTube.
Yeah, he hasn't posted in 3 months.
Your man Carter found his girlfriend on Facebook. She don't post messages on there no more. Something is up.
Something happened. Yeah, he hasn't posted in 3 months.
There were guys that were in contact with him that don't even hear from him no more.
Yeah, he might have just disappeared.
That's just crazy.
That sucks. He won the whole thing last year, right?
Huh? Yeah, he won the whole thing.
Do you think there's going to be a strong turnout in terms of big guys?
Oh shit, a pre-show on, by the way. What happened?
We were no selling that.
Oh, big guys coming in.
Yeah.
I think they'll show up.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a different format in the way we're voting and everything. Everything's gonna be different.
I hope so, because YMD can just come in and just use his army. Or
Everything's-
Sub the Gamer can come in and use his army.
There's gonna be a voting system.
Ah.
There's gonna be a system. We already came up with it. It's created. It's booked. We're good to go.
Oh, I can't wait.
So, plus, it's going to take away from us
The
having
pool
to.
bus.
It's going to take away from us making anybody feel butthurt.
Oh, there was a lot of butthurt people last year,
Oh, the butt hurtness was out of control.
especially with those Google Hangouts. Like people just got.
Oh, see now the Google Hangouts we don't gonna. Hey, the Google Hangouts. I still hope that they happen. That'll give me some shit to watch it.
So damn. I mean, who hosted
Google Hangouts was the best.
Was Jared the one hosting those last year?
Jared was the one hosting. Yeah, Jared would host, and then sometimes it was mainly Jared though.
Yeah.
Yo, the Jared rants were epic. Those was clean.
We're promoting the sports.
Why is seeing this shirt glowing in the like? Then he has glow in the dark armbands and a glow in the dark towel. Did you just see Randy Orton get thrown over the back? Did you see how lazy Randy Orton?
That was lazy. That was lazy as shit.
That was TNA lazy.
That.
His walk away was like everything about Orton right now is lazy.
Yeah.
Why are they going through? What are they doing? They're beating up fans.
Yeah, did you see him just push the guy out of the way?
Fuck. The way Orton is walking away
He
is
hauled
late.
ass to his car. He just pushed everybody out the way.
Do you see the panel?
Who was driving the car?
Batista.
Right?
Batista was driving. I'm telling you, Batista's going to interfere. You mark my word.
Yeah, but then that would set up another match. That wouldn't set up the planned one.
JBL just came out. Okay. Shawn Michaels with the lazy eye.
His
Hacksaw.
His eye is out of control.
How does Hacksaw still have that much hair?
Hair plugs.
But he's Hacksaw. Like, he ain't got no money.
Man, doesn't he? I think he's got an Indiegogo also. All those guys have Indiegogos.
That's right. He did open up some.
Everybody has Indiegogos.
Smalls.
Do you
I want-
have an Indiegogo?
Oh, no, I wasn't going to say that. But for some reason, I just want pancakes right now. Oh, so they are going to do a drawing. Okay.
Told you.
This is going up your alley in what you were saying.
Told you. They do that every year. And
I don't remember them
that's how
cases.
that's how they're gonna fuck that guy.
Let me turn this up. What's your number, you faggot?
Who's drawing right now?
Del Rio's probably going to be like number 27 or something.
Oh, you should pick a number right now.
What number I think is going to win?
Yeah.
I still want Punk to win, but fuck. Give me
You got 1 through 30. Pick a number.
26.
Okay.
Just random.
I'm gonna
Random.
go with 30.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh,
Well, R-Truth got the sad face.
Because he probably got 30.
I just remembered how much I was putting over R-Truth last week on the show.
Is Cesaro out of control right now?
Let's see what's going on. Cesaro. What the hell was that? They got a handshake gimmick?
Oh, yeah, they do. It's so dope.
No, that's mine. That's mine. Thank you, gentlemen. That's mine.
This is, Swagger's face didn't. No. Khali is in this.
No.
Khali's gonna be your 30. You picked it.
Is he 30?
Oh, I guess not.
Maybe next year.
Oh, so he got fucked over?
Sandal's gonna have 30. Khali's gonna take it. Oh, never mind. Yo, if that's not the fakest laugh ever.
Who is that?
That was the laziest, fakest laugh I've ever heard in my life.
Who's number 2 though?
Triple H. Triple H is just the
Right?
answer.
Because why not?
Y'all finish your food? All right, good girl.
I guess Sam does too.
Is Brock going to be in the Rumble?
Hell no.
Yeah, because he already booked himself in the match.
He doesn't give a shit.
That is exactly how. Where are they? Oh, they're in Pittsburgh. That's right.
Yeah, Ted's there.
I was gonna say that's just how SummerSlam looked.
Is it pretty packed?
Yeah. But I was saying like the way it looks like when you come in and you just see everything, just that's how it looks. Now I wouldn't look at that pitch. Look at Bray. It's a boss.
I like bells.
You like boss? You don't like boss.
No, I like a platform like it.
There's a Powerpuff Girl on the screen.
No,
I think she just called Hacksaw Jim Duggan a Powerpuff Girl.
I would not be surprised.
Now I was gonna say like we don't know how WrestleMania looked coming from that level because like we were nowhere near up there.
Yeah.
So we saw man, just was that still like one of the most breathtaking freaking things to see?
What? Oh, and
Like you just come into Mania, you know we on
you're just surrounded, and you just look up, and you just see people.
It was nuts, man. Man, I was just like, oh,
I knew how to felt. Now I knew what it felt like to be like a football player because we were literally on the field.
floor seats. Now, can you imagine a rookie wrestler? And they show up and they're at WrestleMania and they see that? Ugh. Like Fandango.
Yeah.
First match at Mania.
Mm-hmm. Big E.
Yeah. Jeez. All right, here come the New Age Outlaws. That's their name. I don't know why I kept calling them Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. I mean, that's their names, but I forgot that they were the New Age Outlaws. Billy Gunn's walk.
He's out of control with it.
He got that old man walk. Road Dogg always comes to the ring talking mess. You see, it's me. It's me. That D-O-double-G.
And me.
And you?
His
Okay.
dancing, though. His dancing is completely out of line.
Ding, 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 ding.
See Carmelo drop 62 on the fucking Bobcats?
I was about to say on the Knicks, but yeah, on the Bob.
Knicks.
On the Bobcats, all stupid.
Yo, he did
He
not
could have had 70 if they would have let him left him.
Yeah. What if Triple H? Okay, so let's just knock down these questions then. Let me go to WWE Fan Nation.
So my number
Khali
56,
didn't
number
get a
7.
number, right? Khali didn't get a number.
Oh, he got a number. Kali's in, so I guess we can put his name on the list.
Yo, they're rocking purple now.
3, 2, 1.
Is that where they're 50 Shades of Cena? Did you see that sign?
No,
That's so
no.
funny. Oh, New Age Outlaws have new shirts. It means they're here to stick around. They got new shirts.
And if you don't got,
Okay, so let's see. Let me run down the list of questions here.
and if you don't like that, we got 6 words for you.
Once again, let me give a cheap plug. I will be on the Straight Shoot after the Royal Rumble, which is with Aubrey Sitterson. Look out for that. So after the Rumble, go check us out. Me and Aubrey will be talking about the pay-per-view. About an hour left in the pay-per-view, so I'd say around 10 o'clock between maybe when the Royal Rumble starts or ends, I will be having a video coming out. It's really hilarious. It's very short, so give it a like. You're going to laugh your ass off. You might die. That's how funny it is.
I'm gonna drop me a video during the Rumble.
Man, stop hogging up all the space. I swear to God, I dropped the video.
I'm doing it during. You're gonna be doing yours after.
All right, I'll take the after spot then.
You said you're doing it after.
All right, because I dropped the video the other day, and you literally dropped your video right after it. Like I tweeted, and then you just bombarded the tweeting.
I did.
Yeah, you totally just you buried my video. You buried me. You
And then I followed it with some more
Why
tweets about
help
the video.
Wisa is in the no help mode. He's just burying everybody. He's like, I'm taking all of it. Ugh. He's on that Shawn Michaels trip right now.
Ow.
Gotta do what I gotta do, man.
Man,
It's hard
I
out here in the
gotta get that
streets.
bread too, man. The DX
Hard
of
out.
Madden. Get your assless chaps ready.
Everybody need to know.
Do you think?
Damn, what was I gonna say?
All right, here you go.
I gotta get that. I gotta get that connection to Aubrey, man. Y'all hogging up all the Aubrey. Let me meet this guy.
Hogging up all the Aubrey.
Y'all hogging up all the Aubrey.
We're gonna list the questions now. Are you ready for the questions?
Go for it.
Do you think Evan Bourne will return tonight?
Layla just farted.
That's exactly my answer as well.
I did about it.
What do you think?
About it.
What do you think of Solomon Crow?
I haven't seen I haven't seen it yet.
The
I mean, I
half
seen
gimmick.
the debut, but I haven't seen him. Like, have they put him in the ring yet?
Yeah,
He's had a match?
not on NXT television, just in house shows.
Yeah, see, so I can't comment yet.
I think it's great from what I've read and how he's doing it. It's pretty badass. If he could hack like Titantron's and music and microphones and all that cool shit. Thank you
We'll
for
see.
your opinion. Let's see here. Elliot Johnson writes, do you see Daniel Bryan as the new Undertaker in terms of being one of the top guys and heavily respected, but never the top guy at all?
No.
No, because Undertaker will never get disrespected in 18 seconds like that.
There's that. And Taker, you never even noticed that he wasn't the champ. Taker was always bigger than the belt.
Yeah.
Always bigger than the belt.
Yeah,
So
he
that's
doesn't
the
need
difference in Bryan. Bryan's not bigger than the belt. Well, the belt ain't shit, but Bryan's just not bigger.
Right.
He was always the most respected in the company.
Ooh. Oh, let me tell you this in the chat. Man, that might have to be with the new shirts.
Hold up, the match over already? Or
No,
they went
it's
to
about to
commercial?
start. It's about to start.
Oh, they went to commercial. Okay.
Yeah. If Adam Cole comes to WWE, how do you guys think WWE will use him?
Mid card.
Really?
Absolutely.
He's a top guy, man. That's
Small.
okay. He's a pretty man. He's pretty.
He's very attractive. And call spade a spade. He's a very attractive guy.
You can't go out with Roman Reigns and Adam Cole and expect to get something.
You're getting no yams.
Nothing.
They're hogging up all the yams.
What if NXT had their own Rumble/tournament and the winner gets called up on Raw?
If Adam Cole was on NXT, he would definitely be the top guy.
Absolutely.
Definitely. He got the look to be top guy there.
Oh, he already tweeted out all the results.
All of them?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got.
Okay.
Send them over here.
Okay.
Let's see what we got. Let's see what we're talking about over here. Ding, 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 ding.
I walk alone.
So my first guess on all of these were right.
Yeah, it's very predictable pay-per-view.
Mommy, get my mommy to my teacher.
I can't believe it. I gotta see this title drop.
Yeah, my first guess on all of them was
Okay,
right.
so
Ding, ding,
Bryan is bigger than the belt.
ding, ding, ding,
All right.
ding, ding,
Back
ding.
to, let's stop the no.
Why is Golda still doing Canadian destroyers? What is wrong with him?
What would you be on a scale of 1 to 1,000,000? What would your reaction be if Bryan wins the Rumble?
Cool.
Does Jimmy Wang Yang return tonight?
Where is Jimmy Wang?
He's hinting that he's gonna come back tonight.
Like, where has he been? Jimmy Wang is the man. Layla.
Can Layla take like 5 steps back?
Oh, she's that close?
Like I can't even hear you.
No!
We can't even hear you right now.
No!
For a minute.
That's
Okay.
how OD she is right now. She's just ODing on the stream.
Yeah, she's much bigger than when you last saw her.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You got Skylar Diggins on your hands.
I'm a woman.
Okay, she's not a woman then. Take it back.
You got Brittany Griner on your hands.
Absolutely not. I
You
ain't
said
say
she's
she
a
was.
big girl. You said she's a big girl now.
I mean, not like that.
All right.
It's a big girl.
And next question: How many laps is Ryback gonna do before he enters the Rumble?
So,
He needs to do laps.
He does. He really, really does. He does laps long enough for the next guy to come out.
Wow, there's already on the hot tag. Jeez, this match is gonna be over quick.
I got 9 more minutes, so this match will be over in about 3.
Yeah, this is gonna be quick.
They're moving fast too.
Yeah,
Jesus.
they are hauling ass, dude. Road Dogg can't work this speed. Oh,
Yo, Cody, that was funny. That was funny by Cody.
I do like Billy Gunn's gear though.
40.
Yeah, they're dropping the titles. I don't believe
Where's
it though. They're booked for
Goldust?
they're booked for
Where's
NXT.
Goldust?
They're booked for NXT.
Where's Goldust? Layla. Appreciate it.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's it. Oh, Billy Gunn.
So
Look
you're
at
just
his
waiting.
hair. Look at his head.
Yo, how old is this man? Did you just see that? Did you just see that hairline?
Yeah, that hairline's out of control.
Okay, here it is. Now it's gonna be over.
Here's the spot right here. Yep.
First of all, why is Cody dazed when all that happened was he just broke it up?
Is he gonna hit him with a famouser? Yeah, he is. No way.
Hold up, there was a pin?
It's over. What?
If you can see my face right now, even with like that being my first prediction, even with knowing the outcome, my face right
here is your transition champion right there.
They're gonna drop to the Usos at Mania.
Yeah. Try Monday.
Just damn. I think they just keep them away from matches. Keep them away from matches. Have them against the Usos.
Can I just find out why?
Transition.
They didn't have,
So
all the Real Americans couldn't do that though.
All the matches with the Shield, all the matches with the Real American, all them good feuds that they had, not feuds, but you know, all those good matches they had with people, and they lose to these guys.
Yep.
This is like watching The Wrestler, a tag team movie.
14 years. It's a 14-year break between championships.
Well, let's take a look at what Goldust is doing in the ring.
Oh, we got a CD.
So there's not going to be a feel-good moment for the Usos, by the way, when they win the titles. I mean, it would be. I just got to see how they're going to start hooking it up with the Usos and them.
That was a pretty lame way. That was a pretty lame.
Doesn't feel like a big deal.
That was a pretty lame way to lose your titles, though. Honestly,
doesn't feel like a big deal. They didn't even show them in the ring. They didn't show
That's
it.
Why I figured, like, if you're gonna lose, you have enough time. You have another 5 minutes to build up something. Now something's gonna happen. Well, the Rumble. There's gonna be something in the Rumble.
Like, at least show them in the ring. Show any tension or anything. Like, they showed nothing.
Yeah, that was.
Like, I just don't understand logic. Yo, Brock.
Yo, look at that cell. What is he do? He almost broke his neck.
Brock is the biggest bumper in the WWE today.
He bumps.
He's bumping more than Ziggler right now.
So
he bumped, like, his bump be so, like, when Big Show threw him over the ropes and he landed and then jumped on the floor and rolled over. Like, why does he oversell so much?
So, homie.
And how did Ric Flair get back into WWE?
Because he's the 16.
Jim Ross got let go of. He got canned all stupid.
Yeah. Let's wrap up the show real quick. Let's get the final.
Okay, yeah, we didn't answer any questions. We got 5.
Couple. Who is going to be your final 6 in the Ramble?
Sheamus.
Okay.
Punk.
Okay.
Batista Bomb. Possibly Daniel Bryan. Possibly. Del Rio.
Batista.
I think Del Rio. The reason I'm saying Del Rio is because I think he got a pretty good number. I named Batista.
Del Rio got a good number. His reaction was pretty dope.
Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah, Roman Reigns is going to be in the very end.
Ding 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 ding.
What would you do if Jimmy Wang Yang won the Rumble?
Ding 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 ding. I'll get on Crow.
Could Kenji get the HBK entrance from WrestleMania 12 when he comes out? Where he came in on the zip line.
You finish your food?
He's no selling you. Sorry, ho ho.
No,
You want no more food?
not today.
Good job. All right. What else we got? Oh, the head shrinkers. Ginger Balls is going to be in there.
No, he's not. 3MB is not going to be in it this year.
Who the hell was that with the mask? Was that the guy that Del Rio put into the Hall of Fame?
Mascaras, his dad.
Okay, so, all right.
Or his uncle or whatever. What would you do if Jimmy Wang Yang won the Rumble?
I answered that one already.
Could Kenji get the Heartbreak Kid entrance from WrestleMania 12 when he comes out?
Absolutely, but he won't need anything to like drag him. Like he won't need. No, he floats. He hovers.
What if Triple H came out in a ponytail wig and was Hunter Hearst Helmsley?
Will he have the music?
Yes.
I'd be for it. Bork Laser.
Bork.
CM Punk is definitely going to be in the end.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be a lot. Yeah, he's gonna be the
Undertaker.
the game.
I got it.
Then I put cookie in the milk.
Yeah.
Somebody wrote, huh? So Dolph Ziggler already won something tonight.
He did.
He
won
won
a
the tag team
prediction?
titles.
Oh shit. Dolph is gonna be. Dolph will be in there. Danning. Now, is there any buzz on Twitter about the Rose Brothers losing the titles?
People are just like confused a little bit, but a lot of mixed
But
feelings.
is there a buzz? Anything trending? Anything? No one
A
cares.
lot of people are like, "Holy shit, that's pretty cool."
But they're not trending anywhere.
Kevin Steen's Rumble prediction. Well, it just happened. It takes a minute to trend. It takes a little bit. It takes like a couple minutes. Kevin Steen wrote my Rumble prediction: the Young Bucks super kick Batista over the top rope and leave while crotch chopping the entire world.
Yo, when Kevin Steen came out with the Young Bucks attire,
Hi.
Yo, how skinny are his legs?
I didn't even look at that. I'm just like for real, you wearing that?
You just.
Yeah,
Kevin Steen doesn't care.
he did that. That happened. But
How many times has he done that? Please tell me that was a one-time thing.
no, that's his new gimmick now. He rocks the Young Bucks gear
Oh, he wears it like that. That's his new ring attire.
for PWG at least,
Oh my goodness.
because they're a
Kevin Steen's out
faction.
of control.
Yeah, he's having too much fun right now.
Kevin Steen just does what he wants. I don't see why he would ever want to leave the Indies.
Yeah, he's the king of the Indies.
He doesn't need the title. He's just the man. He could do whatever he wants, whenever he pleases.
You got to get water in
All
it.
right, guys, I think that's all the questions we have.
There's Daniel Bryan looking mad because he's gonna.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan predicts Dolph Ziggler's going to win the Rumble. Hacksaw.
Hey, why do you want to play with
All right,
this?
guys, we're going to wrap it up.
Play with this.
Final thoughts, Wiza, before we go off the air.
Royal Rumble's gonna suck.
Well, there you go.
I should be making a review. I plan on making a review.
Look for a couple videos coming out tonight, guys.
I'll spam it on Twitter all crazy if you're not following my Let's Play channel already.
Yes.
So just be on the lookout for my Twitter. I really don't tweet much. So if you see a tweet by me, it'll probably be important. I try to keep my tweets important now.
Yeah, same here. I'm going to be dropping a video. It's very short and very hilarious, so make sure you give it a like and all that fun stuff and enjoy it. Enjoy
Smalls is
the
going to
show.
jump into the Atlantic Ocean.
Yes, but that's not physically possible because I'm on the Pacific side.
But you're going to do it.
I'll make it happen. I'll use the tank.
Smalls, one question about your videos before we go. You ran and jumped into the pool, right? Why didn't you take... First of all, your run was hilarious.
That was the get the fuck out of my way run. That was my Ultimate Warrior impression.
That run was hilarious, but that's not the question. My question is, that ass, you ain't want to take off your shoes, though? You ain't want to take those off right quick? You just gonna wet up your shoes all stupid?
Is she Rick Jamings your bed right now with your shoes?
Papa.
No, I'm talking about you. You jumped in the pool with your shoes on.
Yeah, I did that.
Like you just ain't care about your shoes,
I
though?
cared about the jacket.
I seen that.
The jacket cannot get moist.
I seen that. But the shoes.
I had to do it. It was
Clearly
so
those wasn't
cold.
Ric Flair
That water
shoes.
was so cold.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, it's cold as shit in here. So those weren't Ric Flair shoes.
Oh, they were. They're pricey. I didn't care.
Dude, I seen heels on your shoes. I was done. Were your socks in the bed somewhere? All right, so that'll wrap us up.
Enjoy
Royal
the
Rumble.
show, guys. Once again, look out for both of our videos. At 8 o'clock, I'm going live on the Straight Shoot with Aubrey Sitterson. That's youtube.com/AubreyRex. You can always just type in Straight Shoot. Follow me on Twitter, or if you don't, that's on my YouTube. It's going to be out there. It's easy to find if you're on the internet at 8 o'clock on Twitter. So that's all we got, guys. Enjoy the show. We're Audi 5000.